This
Anyway, that's
is
another
me.
story. God
Yeah.
bless. Shout out to Locke. I'm starting
Julian
up that
Vuong.
Oh
This is a story of what happens when you lose your bottle on the street and
Quick
then you
video
see your friend
for
you
the
haven't
memories.
seen in 7 months and ask him a simple question. Yo, you wanna do half Ironman with me, bruh? So this is a story of how I spent the last few months in my life to accomplish a goal of mine, completing a race. This race had a 1.9k swim, 90k bike ride and 21.1k run. This race was known as a half Ironman. But before you see the end product, I want to talk about this boy in front of the camera. Growing up, he was confused. He was confused of the things that surrounded his day-to-day life, even at a young age. However, in 2015, he discovered hockey. He couldn't even run around the block without having to stop multiple times, and it took him 3 hours to have the courage to jump on a box at a park bench. But he didn't let that stop him. He started playing his first sport and he loved it. He began being passionate about something he practiced, and he started improving in it in all ways possible, whether it be going for a run or working out. But during that time, when he tried all these new things, he actually found himself accomplishing all these small milestones, such as running his first 10k run, or teaching his friends his workouts. It made him realise that he was more than capable of doing the things he once thought he could not possibly do. This then grew to more things in his life that he started actually doing, such as doing many half marathons and triathlons without training, or working out consistently for years on end, or learning to play the piano, or running a marathon, or journaling the last 2 years of his life, and many more random Julian Vuong things. So over the last few months of my life, I started training with my friend Josh Cunningham.
Blessed.
A typical week of training for me looked like Monday, a swim in the morning, and then a gym session at night. On Tuesday, we'll do track runs in the morning, and then an indoor bike session at night. Wednesday, a gym session in the morning,
Followed by a swim.
Thursday, a track session in the morning,
I'm all that.
and then a bike hill session. On Friday, it was a gym followed by a swim. And on Saturday, that's our long bike session, which started off at 60k, then it increased all the way to 120km rides. And on Sunday, that was when we did our long run, which was around 15 to 20k. I also went away for a week with Josh to go for a training camp. In those days, we did nothing but eat, sleep, train, cook and repeat, doing over 230k's of riding, 31k's of running, and then we did an Olympic distance triathlon on the weekend, which was a 1.5k swim, a 40k ride and a 10k run. During this time period as well, I started training with a lot of people I haven't seen in a while, such as Lucas Steele in the weekly track sessions that we did, and Kana for the few swims that we did, and Nicole for the swims on the weekends. I was still lifting with Fabian during the first few months of my training. As well as this, I started training with the Porterhouse boys and doing triathlons with them.
Let's do this, boys. How are we? Oh, Josh. Yeah, Cap. Oh, this is this. That's nice.
All I could think about leading up to the race in this moment was myself, Julian Vuong, and who I once thought I once was, and here I am, doing a half fucking Ironman.
Nice work, Foggy! Yeah! Go, Joe! God bless, God bless!
Keep going, Vongie.
Julian. Keep going, Joshy.
10 minutes, Joshy. Go, Vongie. Good work, Vongie. Keep going.
Is it JV? Let's go, JV! Yeah, mate! Thank God!
Go, Vongie. Go, Vongie. Keep going, mate. Go, Josh. 15 minutes, mate. 15.
Push it, brother. Do.
Saving him in the tank.
That's it, mate.
And man, when I crossed that finish line, there was only one thing that I could think about. This was never really just a story about Julian Vuong completing a half Ironman. To me, it was more than just a race. It was a moment in my life that captured the present moment of my life very well. And that moment was when you devote yourself to the things that you are passionate about. Throughout these moments of training, they become some of the greatest moments in my life. They were moments working towards a dream. These were truly pure moments. Just yourself and others who are just as passionate as you. And along the way, you meet some amazing people that tell some amazing stories as well. I realised that I'd been given one of the greatest gifts in life, which was that when you do what you love, you find yourself being supported by like-minded people, and for me, it was some of the most amazing people in my life. And if anything, this race or this goal of mine is just a testament to all those people around me, such as the times I met the Porterhouse boys, like Billy, Gutto, Finny, Flemmer, Buzz, Juzzy, Lima, Max, Foley, PK, Larkin, Easton, and how all these boys did the Melbourne Half Ironman. Love you boys, never change. Or the time one of my best mates, Harry Gibbs, clocked up a 2-hour 48-minute marathon, and how he did a 10k marathon swim, and how he also did the half Ironman as well. And the times with Lucas Steele, an old swim coach that I've known for 5 years, and all the swims I did with Nicole, and all the amazing stories we got to share about life and travel, and Eddie Zhang doing his Olympic distance try and getting a PB by 20 minutes, as well as to everyone else in my life, to Kelly for our lifelong friendship and his internship at Amazon, which he applied for over 30 places and finally got it, and to Cooper Evans and his love for BJJ and how we used to spend times as kids filming, recording and lifting, and to Tommy Glards and how he got me into triathlon and the stories back when we used to work together, to Locke and his love for acting, and a friendship that cannot be described in any way, and to Josh Cunningham for always doing these wicked events with me, whether it be the half Ironman or doing a marathon together, or our first half marathons, creating memories that we'll never forget. And I guess if anything, we often put these perceived barriers of who we think we truly are. And it's a crazy thing in what happens when we just go and take the first step.